We're looking at Polanki Village today. There's this situation brewing, a newcomer, Dave. He brought Field 37, and according to our source, it's causing quite a stir.
Right. And it's interesting because this land purchase, it's almost like a magnifying glass. It brings all these existing village dynamics, the relationships, the sort of unspoken stuff right to the surface.
Exactly. It's more than just a field changing hands. So Field 37, it's located right between Ben's field, number 38, and Katie's, which is 36. Let's talk about Ben first. He's described as Grandpa Walter's right-hand man, loyal guy, and apparently he really wanted Field 37 for himself.
Yeah, the source says he wanted to expand his operation. Makes sense, practically speaking, for a farmer.
It does, but what about his reason for being unhappy about Dave getting it?
Well, his stated issue is Dave's lack of farming experience. There's that quote about him barely knows where to hook up a PTO shaft.
Classic.
But, the article kind of hints. Could there be something else? Pride, maybe? Like, as the established figure, maybe he felt it should have been his.
That's a really interesting thought. It definitely adds another dimension to his reaction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the tension it's causing.
For sure.
Okay, now Katie, she's an animal dealer. And the rumors, well, they've kind of gone into overdrive. People are suggesting there's like more than just a business relationship sheep feed, apparently, between her and Dave.
Yeah, and that really shows you how fast gossip can fly in a place like Polanki, A simple exchange, maybe just proximity because he bought the next field, suddenly becomes romantic speculation.
It does. And Katie, she denies it quite forcefully, calls it rubbish. She says, look, he bought that field because it's right next to Marta's family plot,
Yeah.
and he's taking care of that plot.
Now that feels significant, doesn't it? It gives a completely different motivation for Dave buying the land. Nothing to do with farming expansion, nothing to do with Katie. Potentially more about what? Responsibility? Connection to this Marta's family.
Right. But even with Katie's denial and this other plausible reason, the old-timers at the bakery,
Yes. Still giving those knowing glances whenever Dave's around, according to the source.
so what does that tell you? It suggests the gossip has already taken root, maybe?
I think so. It underlines just how powerful that Polanki Village whisper, as the source calls it, really is. Once a story starts, it can be hard to shake, even if evidence points elsewhere.